Hello, welcome back to 5 Minute Install. And today we're going to talk about our trips variant of stick. Uh, if you just look at the screen right now, you'll see that this is our 2x2 version of stick, and nothing changed apart from our Y. A lot of people do certain things with their Y, like they run them on a bubble, etc., when they're in trips. But all we do is we carry the route across. So if we were in 2x2 and we were running double slants, as we did in our last time, our H would simply run a slant again. Okay, and that's all he would do. He's run a slant. What we like about this is that it's putting the defender in conflict, straight putting the defender or defenders in conflict, because Y will still run his route the same way he would do. Z will still run the same route, and our X would run the slant, and our R would run the swing. Of course, if the Y is in press, he's going to run out anyway. If they're in zone, he'll stick the usual stick stuff. What we like about this is that when we ask our Y to run the slant, it's a case of if there's nobody there, you keep running. If there's grass, then we want you to sit in the grass and just sit up and post. Okay, so it depends on if you're being followed, if you're not being followed. Also, what we don't want to go too deep because we don't want to interfere with the backside. We want that one-on-one coverage with our slant and their DB. So that will be a pre-snap read on the backside. And if we like that coverage, we'll take it. We want our R to run the string so that if there's any backers in the vicinity, they will bite down and take that backer, creating more space and more leverage for our X. So the strong side of the concept is still stick, and we still run it the same way. A H comes across, runs that same slant as you would run from the left hand side. What we're doing now is creating conflict with our Y and our H, hopefully making one of them wrong. If nothing else, it frees up our Y and he runs his stick route. Or on the flip side of that, if our QB likes that one-on-one matchup on the backside, he's free to go ahead and take that shot. That's what we always do. We like to go trips to expose the backside of it and get our fast guys one-on-one with the defense. We'll show a couple of clips of it. I was running it. Nothing major. But this is what we do. This is our first clip. This is 2019. Let's see what we'll come across. We're in trips. Okay. We want our back to run out, so it keeps this backer entertained. Okay, and we want our H to run his slant. So he's either going to sit in the grass or he's going to keep somebody entertained, depending on the coverage. Okay, a real simple addition that we like to cause conflict on the defense. You can see that H is man up on him. You can see right there. Technically, all are open. We could hit the slant on the inside. Our stick rate is still going to be wide open because of the depth, and our Z has made that defender turn his shoulders and hips. So we've got three options right there. Okay, on the back side of it, let's go back 2 touches. On the back side of it, you can clearly see that we've got nice one-on-one coverage there from our DB and on our X receiver, and our running back is occupying their linebacker exactly how we drew it up. This is a nice draw play of what we want to do. You can see that our QB is already pre-snapped, decided to go backside. A nice grab, and we get a first down. Watch it back again. Maybe not. Okay. Watch it back one more time. Let's start from the clip. You can see what pre-snap what we want to try and do. We basically tick every single box that we have in this situation. We get that matchup that we want because they're off deep, so he could sit, but we don't want him to sit in this case because we want him to go out because our height is going to create that space underneath. Okay, our back's going to hold that linebacker, create that one-on-one matchup up top. The QB will decide pre-snap where he wants to go, and because they're in a one-eye shell, We have no qualms with the QB picking to go with that one-on-one option. Yeah, our back occupies this linebacker. Great throw, big time, nice catch, wonderful. We've got another clip. From the season. Same principles apply. Not rules have changed. It might be different personality situations, but QB is still the same. A lot of people are still the same. Our running back is going to run. Our running back is going to run the swing. Okay. He's going to run the slant. He's going to run his. He's going to run his stick route. You see them press there. Okay. And as he's going to run the mandatory serve release. Okay. So we've got what we want to see. Again, all this play depends on is if we want to throw this ball backside, this linebacker has to take this running back. Okay, if he doesn't, if he bails, then we hit the running back. If we decide to go left free snap, if that running back is not taken by that linebacker, then we throw to the running back. If that linebacker stays deep, then we take the running back. If the linebacker crashes down into the running back, then we use the space created by the blitzing linebacker or the vacating linebacker, and we attack that space with our slant. All we're doing, we keep our read super simple. Is attack the space provided. Push it through. A little bit behind him, but we like it. Watch it through again. If we're looking backside first, okay? You see that backer is being occupied by that linebacker. Our back being occupied by their linebacker, which is what we want. We want to vacate and use the space vacated by their linebacker or their safety in this case, whichever it may be. The guy that's moving is the guy we want to replace him with. It's not rocket science. It's simple teaching. It's simple football. Smaller window. Bit behind him was a great catch from our wide receiver. When we get first and goal. Okay. Let's go back. Let's look front side. Okay, you can see that White works through the traffic and he's going to run it. He's going to run his out route. H again is occupied two men there. They're both on the H, so he's doing his job. And as he's out of the picture, so he should have done his job. A nice wrinkle to have if you're running stick, if you're running if you want to add a variant of trips to it, of this variant trips to it. That's all for today, gents. I appreciate it as always. Take care.